I have been posting so many clips. I even had somebody ask me, hit me up. I was just responding to him this morning saying, why are you posting so many clips with it? And I'm curious, like, are you guys enjoying the reels that I am doing? It seems like they're going good, right? Like the analytics and everything are going good. But I have a feeling it's because the algorithm's pushing it harder right now. And so it's just showing up on more people's feeds. But just because it's showing up on your feed, I don't know. Like, you might prefer to see a stream pop up on your feed. But it's like, okay, I'll live with the reel. I like the reel, love it. It's nice. Definitely enjoying it. Understand. Because that is the other half of the algorithm, though, right? Is like, even if they're not pushing it themselves, if you guys really like the clips and you prefer that, then it's going to serve you more of them anyways, right? Like, that's in theory, if the algorithm's working correctly, it's going to give you stuff you guys like. So a lot of you guys do like it. Have you guys seen on any of the reels, like, did anybody even come in now and you're like, oh, I just watched this reel and it says Stone is live, and then you clicked on the little thing and then came in through that? I don't really ask too much of this in general, but just since, you know, some of you guys brought it up, I feel like this is, and it's been a little relevant with some of the stuff that even people have been asking me. The reels are doing phenomenal, which I think is still great. I'm glad you guys are all enjoying what we're putting out and putting all the effort into off of it. Because I'm also uploading way more content. I joined the stream via a reel. Hey, there you go. Okay, so a couple of you guys then. The thing with the streams, too, is like, and this is what I see as comments, I almost am thinking of doing more reels for the sake of stuff that, like, I talk about on the streams here. But the hard thing is, like, I can be way more cohesive and complete more of a thought, and I still don't do a great job of that while I'm live because there's so many different things people are asking about, so I don't have a lot of time to talk about something as extensively as I probably could. It's like I'll post a clip that's got 3 kills in it in 10 seconds or even 5 seconds, and obviously we edit it so it's just a kill. That's you know, me, one where I actually get a kill over all the time that I play the game or whatever. And then, you know, a lot of people are like, man, how do you kill? Hey, you always have bot lobbies. Everybody's always so bad. You're hacking, whatever. I get a lot more of that on the reels, but obviously it's reaching like millions and millions of more people. So a lot of people don't ever come through to the stream. They don't actually know what the hell's going on. And like, I also don't do a great job of bringing some of that information or that understanding to the people that don't watch the streams. Like, there's so many people who never even have watched a stream. If I go on to TikTok or Reels or whatever, my algorithm is probably going to look different from yours. Even for the sake of, like, I see a lot of content from other streamers, from other creators, big creators, small creators, whatever, of people saying, you know, hey, here's my tip for my stream or whatever. Or, oh, it's really hard streaming. This is a hard thing about content creation. Or here's a trending reel or something you could do. There's other people who have zero interest, and that's because I create a lot of content myself. It probably knows. I probably watch some of that content even if I'm not paying attention, like, because I'm interested in content creation. And then, but there's a lot of people, a lot of you guys who watch who are like, no interest. Nobody watch me. All my accounts are private. I don't want anybody to see me. I just do my own thing. Like, I don't want to be a public figure, whatever. Like, even to a bigger degree, even like my wife. Like, I don't think she sees any of these, like, because all her accounts are private. She doesn't post anything publicly. She just doesn't care. You know, it's not her thing at all. It's interesting, though, right? But there's so many people who have, like, never even given a shot to watching a live stream before. Maybe you've watched a stream, but it's just been like, just for the morbid curiosity of, like, what are other people even doing here? You know, because sometimes you go down a weird rabbit hole in content. You don't even like the content. But you're just like, what are other people even looking at? You look at stuff, right? Learn a lot watching the streams.
Stone,
yeah, well, that's the fun thing about it, right?
I started posting on my TikTok. I've got 267
it's like
on my
posting on a reel even or whatever. You can distribute information really quickly doing a lot of that. But you also don't get a lot of the deeper insight into things. That's one of the reasons I really like live streams.
Who's a bigger bot, you?
And why I like
Cringe?
streaming in general. Because if I'm doing a stream, like if I'm doing a video, I'm just limited so much in what I can actually put into that and where people are actually watch. Like even if it's for example, I did this video where we went in and we had some actors. It was a private lobby, and I dropped a 45 kill game. And at the end of the video, I did address it a little bit. That maybe it might have been actors in the game with me. And it was only like a 3 or 4 minute video. And the answer was in the video and in the comments. But man, people were pissed. Man, people were pissed, dude. I got a lot of hate for that video.
Wall hacks. Smiley face. Smiley face.
Oh man, a lot of people hate me now, guys. A lot of people hate me now. It was pretty bad. But you know, it was also how I released it and whatnot, and it got more views and what. But like, if you were there in the stream and the content, you kind of understand a little bit more of what was going on in the context of it. And that's what makes it even funnier, is to see other people's reactions to some of that, right? So even though they hate me now, it's still funny, you know? It still is kind of like, because it's not a heavy lift, you know? It takes another 10 seconds to read one comment. That's like, there was a lot of top comments there. Obviously, I didn't address any of it in the actual comments, but, you know, other people did, and I just kept trolling people with my comments off of it. But anyways, like, it took another 5 seconds of reading another comment rather than just commenting or watching the 4-minute video or whatever it was. And you get a little bit more, maybe. But, like, that's the thing, is, like, if anybody does dig in just a little bit deeper than the shallow surface level of it, my hope is that they understand a little bit more of what's going on. It's the commanding officer, exactly. Like, if you dig a little bit deeper, like, you understand a little bit more. And that's what I like about the streams. This is one of the reasons that, like, a lot of times when I'm about to tweet something or post something, I just delete it. Because I'm like, you know what? This isn't worth it. I'm not going to be able to explain this as good as if I actually went live.
Canada,
people heard my actual voice of what I was saying. But the thing is like, most people don't give you the time of day off of that anyways. So it's like, it's really hard, man. It's weird. It's not like it's, you know, the end of the world per se, but it's just weird. It's just weird. And you know, I don't know. When I only uploaded videos, it was a lot. People thought I was pretty good at the game. And this is one of the reasons that I got very frustrated early on in my content creation as well, is because I was trying to be really good at the game. And so sometimes I would spend like 2 or 3 hours recording, trying to get one gameplay that was pretty good. And then I could do a video around it. And I didn't stream all that content. So I could spend hours and hours and hours and only upload good content. And so people thought I was really good at the game, because I would spend so much time grinding the game to get just that one thing. Now, I still do that. But what I didn't realize at the time is I could even stream it. That's what I do now, is I stream all of it. So if you want to, and this is one of the reasons that fall damage and some of these wall damage and all these things have become a thing, is because now I can't hide it anymore. These things would happen, I would just not include it in any of the content. But now you people clip all of it and post it. And now, like, it's, but I still don't, like, I'll occasionally highlight some of that. But I still highlight my crazy snipes, a lot of the stuff that you see in the reels and stuff, and some of the information and whatnot. But the vast majority of people, even that are subscribed and follow my content, don't see all of the live streams. That's why I try and bring a lot of the content to some of that. That's one of the reasons that I created my Beyond channel as well.
It has to be with the Fast Squad.
Because now it's going to give me, hopefully, an opportunity to bring some of these conversations to videos into other forms of content that then, you know, you guys can get some of my insight and some of these things that only the people who are watching my stream see. And I think there's, I don't know what the percentage is. I don't know what the percentage is of people that watch both of them, but based off the comments I see, and especially because a lot of people don't want to come to Facebook to watch the live streams in the first place. I've been able to still create tons of content to that. And that's one of the things, though, that, like, occasionally some of you guys, and when I say some, I think there's a ton of people, right? It's thousands of people, but relative to the percentage of people that watch all of my other videos and everything, right? There's not everybody actually comes over to watch some of it. But that's one of the things, like, when people do come over, I want to be like, you know, it's cool, because I'm sure some of you guys have been watching my videos for a very long time. Maybe it's just my reels. Maybe it's just my funny videos, even like my YOLO stuff. You never even watched any of my other stuff, or top plays, and we're live, YOLO, any of the other stuff that I've done, even but just my commentaries, my tips, news, breakdowns, hacked or cracked, whatever. I mean, I do a million different things. And that's what's, it's even kind of hard to just, like, get everybody on the same page, because I feel like sometimes I just do too much stuff, but I just enjoy doing all of it. I don't know. Miss CO videos, yeah. I mean, like, and that's the thing too, is like everything just gets buried, because I post new YOLO videos and some of them do good, but then, you know, like my last one on YouTube did like 50,000, 100,000 views. It just doesn't get distributed out. But then on Facebook, I think it did like 500,000, and on TikTok it did like 1 million. You know, but it's like people just don't. There's so much content and people follow so many different things, and I post so much content as well, right? Like, if I only posted YOLO, then people probably would see it if it was the only thing that I ever posted, and I just did like one a week, or I did like one a month or something. But then it's boring. They're too easy.